Hey everyone, Andy Clements here, and today I want to take you through an exercise called a dumbbell shoulder press. So essentially what this is just an overhead press to work mainly your shoulders, okay? So a lot of people do all different kinds of shoulder presses or shoulder work. If you're doing any kind of upper body session, I suggest that this is in there, or if you're doing a push session or some sort of shoulder session, then an overhead press is an absolute staple to include in. So there's a few things that you need to know beforehand. So first of all, it's about the setup of the position. So I always like to just drop the bench one notch back from the top so it's not perfectly vertical. The reason is I think most people don't quite have the shoulder mobility to go all the way back there, and so they end up arching the lower back and sort of creating a bit of an arc in the spine. So to compensate for that, I always drop the bench one notch back just to try and make sure the spine's as straight as possible. You can still arch back a little bit and get a bit of a brace going in the midsection, but it just stops you from overly arching the spine there. So what we're going to do, this is Sam, I've got Sam here to demonstrate a few reps. So we're going to take you through how to do the dumbbell shoulder press, and we'll go from there. Okay, so Sam, you can pick the dumbbells up for me, mate. So what Sam's going to do is going to start in this overhead position, and then he's going to drop the elbows slowly down outwards until he reaches about level or just below the shoulders, and then he's going to press up and inwards again there. So he's going to have a little pause at the bottom, and then he's thinking about initiating with his front delt, and he's driving through from there. So just a couple more. A little pause at the bottom, so we're going to eliminate any kind of inertia or any bouncing off the bottom, so he can use the muscle rather than the stretch reflex or tendon or anything like that. And then he's driving through. Good, nice one, mate. So that's a quick run through of how to do the dumbbell shoulder press. The main things to remember there are the setup of the bench to make sure that you're not going to be too far upright and compromise the mobility of the shoulder, and to make sure that you pause at the bottom for just half a second, just to eliminate any kind of bouncing out of the movement, to use the muscle rather than tendons or stretch reflex or anything like that. Hopefully that was useful and you found some value in that. If you did, or if you've got any questions whatsoever, pop a comment in the comment section below. And if you need any help implementing this stuff whatsoever, then drop this page a message and we'll have a chat about how we can help you get started.